What's happening? So we're gonna go over Asgard to John Tyler the fourth. I didn't know he was the fourth until recently. Um, so and I don't know if Asgard is related to Odin. I have that on separate tree, so you can see the Odin video and see where that relates. But Skulge de Asgard, this is Rafa de Asgard. So his son was born in 285 AD? I thought it was BC. No, looks like BC. Looks like this is a misspelling. So if he was born in 335 BC. Oh, there you go. And then Dama is lady. Um, oh, no, is that right? Go. And then this, and then that. There you go. Okay. So BJAF, the Asgard, and 285. So zoomed in. Let's see if we can do this. Oh no. Taitwa de Asgard in 235. This is the processing power. Jat de Asgards. Hummel de Asgards in 135. Married in Bulgaria. Uh, uh. Let's pull this down here. I'll go all the way down. August de Asgard 115. Atlanta de Asgard, definitely in another video. Um, you can see that. I believe it's the Odin video, but I'm not sure. All Goths, and this is where it switches from Asgard to the Lady of the Goths or Goths. I believe it was Gothia. I'm not sure on the pronunciation there. So, let's do time here. There we go. Okay. Which seems to be different than, oh, okay, Ostrogoths. Okay, so the Goths and the Ostrogoths. Skoljo Goths and Missarna Goths. Hisarna Goths. This is in 30 BC. Beric de Gothi, married in Ukraine in 50. Look at that. Holy moly. This is Ostrogothia. De Ostrogothia, Eureka de Gothi. Ethespamare. Hmm. We're gonna get a higher processing power, which I assume, I don't want to assume, but that it would this would make this go faster. So Huala de Ostergothi, and then this is a separate line. This looks like a German or Belgian flag or something. King Valasis de Hureli. So we'll go over this in a separate line, but that's 12 BC. Sacfrac de Gothi from Flora de Hurleys. Maybe we'll just, okay, no, I could put this here would be better. There we go. And that, and then this. Okay. Aviana de Gothi and Thuringus, the first Tarsinja de Sax. Okay, well, yes, Saxony, uh, which is later Germany. Negua van Sachsen, that we, I believe, went over in a different video. If not, we can go down that line another time as well. You see, Star of David here, Titus Flavius Clemens, Rescup Popris the third, Fritigern the first von Thurgen. Bam, bam. Alea Unia de Rome. This is in 191 AD. Recuperus the fourth, Begun Thuringine, Roy Mocamere. All right, we went over the Moicamere as well. Roy, meaning king. The third of Toxandria. I don't know if this is like, mayors. Whatever is kingdom of the, however big you got, I guess. Fritigern the second, Thurgen. So we can go down this Roy Markhamier route if we haven't already. But I believe that's in the French King's video. Chorcas the second de Almas, Almans, also Germany, Almans and Saxony. Priorus de Tarbeek, Toxandria, another, we can go down this. This looks like Italian or Roman. Definitely Roman at that point. Um, and I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. I'm literally just seeing tons of these names and from Latin know these other words. With Thurgula de Thuringe, like Roy being king, de Aleman, Franci or Alemanni, Alemana, Alemans, and Saxony, being German, or present day Germany. Holger with Gula von Thurin and Bassina von Backen, Karl Wig, the first Thuringian chief. I had John Tyler also to Charlemagne, and John Tyler's father to Roman emperors, or no, vice versa. Okay, so with the de Jutland, yeah, side of there. Okay. Hover with Gothia. This other lines we can go down in future videos, or if we haven't already done them. Conning, also king. Merwing, first von Thurigan. Sra Merwig de Thurigan. Prince, another one we can go down a separate one. Prince Valdervans Amal of the let's show Atella Princessa. Conning Merwing the first. Okay, this is the same. So, oh, that's not. Carlwig the second, Ithurians, Queen Amalvarge. So these people are second or first cousins. Kong the Thuringer King, King Medalfus de Thuringer, King Bicinus de Thuringia, Regina Bassina, Wadelphe von Thuringe, King Bisius von Kong von Thuringe, Queen Menia of the Thuringe, Hermanfrid Kong de Thuringe, Amal Berga. We did this one going backwards from Asgard to John Tyler. The comment below, sometimes we do them from the president going backwards. So let me know if you'd rather me do one way or the other way. But we do both. We double up on them. Don Unicus, king of the, I guess the Thuringe, I don't know. And Radobaud de Austrasia, um, king of the Lombards. All right, so now we have the Longbeards joining in here. Pomonia, Roman Empire, 500 AD. Gisulf the first, Hertog von Fruli, Romhild, and Romhild. I don't. That might be a name. I don't think that means lady. Romhilda de Austraze. And is this Austria? Austraze? Gisfula the second, Fruli Duke, Duke Lithardus Ega de Alsac, Duchess Gerbarge, des bourgeoisie, des bourges, Athlete des bourges, Burgundy. Okay, so I don't know if that's the same because it's spelled different. Christophe de Fruly, Gillibaud the second des Burgundies. Forget to do this there. Just, there we go. Lucidius de Alemanin, Houtre de Burgundy, Sigibert Austrasia the third, Franken, third de Nuestre the third is also king. Etico de Alsace, Chidebert the third, Kong de Franken, Adalbert de Alsace, Gerlind de Bavary, this is Bavarian, Roberecht de Wormskau, Luitfried de Alsace the first, Hildewind de Wormgau, Matifred de Alsace, Theolinde de Sens. This is Aldebart de Alsace, Gisibert de Alsace, Gisibert de Magau the second. Reginier de Hanaut the first. Richard de Reginier Hanaut the second. Vauthier de Olaine the first. Cassandre de Calais, Engelbert de Hersen, Emergarde, Renier de, you see the trees going here, you can follow the lines. Reginier de Hout the third, Adela von Dauschberg, Walthier de Alhain, Blanche de Hersen, Reginier the fourth de Hanaut, let's see, Hedwig de France, Comtessa. I don't know if that's also a name or a lady. Gauthier de Ohain the third, Giselle de Honot, uh, Robert de Bethune Aras, Wago de Aras, Alice de Clare, Hervey Fitzbaggett, Avis de Clare, William Fitzbaggett the first, Eveta de Bramshell, Warren de Bourwagsley, Malate Perverell, John de Baggett, first Lord of Blethy, uh, Marjorie de Warglesley, uh, Geoffrey de Bromley, Philippa Baggett, John de Nocton, Richard de Bromley, Elizabeth de Nocton. Should be getting close here. 1270 AD. Ranulph de Bromley, Lord Robert Schwalman, uh, Henry Wolsey the fourth Lord, Thomas de Booth the second, Agnes de Naughton, Johannes de Bromley, Joan Baddington, Robert de Worsley, Cicely Bromley, Henry de Trafford, Agnes Dotendry, Robert de Ince, Henry de Tafford, Marjorie de Ince, Thomas de Booth III, Lady Elena de Workesley, Sir John Lord Barton, Joan de Trafford, Sir William de Venables, Lady Joan de Massey, Sir Peter Dutton, Lady Elizabeth Butler, Sir Robert Booth, Deuce de Venables, Sir John Dutton, Margaret Savage, love that, William Booth, Matilda Dutton, Robert de Montfort, Lady Mary Stapleton, uh, John Sir Sir John Ashton, Dulcia Trafford, Sir George Booth, Catherine Montfort, Sir Thomas Ashton, Elizabeth Stolively Staveley, Sir William Booth Knight, Duke, I believe, Margaret Ashton, Sir Thomas Boteler, Lady Margaret Delves, Sir Edmund Trafford, Lady Margaret Savage. This is Destiny, plays video games and talks politics. George Booth Esquire, Elizabeth Boteler, Sir Edmund Trafford, Elizabeth Longford, Sir George Booth, Elizabeth Trafford, Sir John Warburton, Mary Brereton, Sir Edward Anderson, Joan Clayton, Sir William Booth, Elizabeth Warburton, Sir John Edward Booth, Lady Catherine Anderson, Sir Edmund Anderson, Magdalene Margaret Smith. I don't think it's Smythe, right? And Sir George Edward Booth then gave birth to Alice Booth, which is my tree, and Robert William Booth with Frances Burgess, Robert William Booth with Annie Bray, Mary Lenora Ange Booth, um, Robert Armistead, Angelica Booth. Ellison Armistead, Frances Jane Anderson, Robert Booth Armistead, Christine Ann Shields, and John Tyler the third, I believe, Mara Armistead, and President John Tyler, 1790, and Letitia Letitia Christian. Okay, and then yep, comment below what you want me to see, like and subscribe, peace and love. We'll do another video of John Tyler going back to Roman emperors. Um, although I don't know if this is part of that. Let's see, let's go backwards here. So back up to Sir George Edward Booth, Sir Edmund Anderson. Let's see, let's just zoom all the way back to Italy. Oh, it's only 1500 years. Let's see. Do 1500 years in 1 minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pause. I don't know where exactly. It seemed like where we hit those Italian Roman names is where it would have split off into that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this here, but I'll just stream past if you want to keep watching these names going the other direction. Sorry, oh, those French. So I had these videos that did Childebert the third. This is 600. And I thought I had John Tower going to Charlemagne, but you can see how many grandparents we all have is a time-consuming thing. I like did it when I was out. I traced John Tyler back to Charlemagne, and then when I came home to do the video, I'm like missing whatever route I took, or maybe I was incorrect. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, here you go. Here's 200. Markomir the third of Toxandria. I just happen to see these Italian flags here, so this is why I'm guessing that. Um, Here you go. Oh no, then I'm gonna have to keep entering. Let's see. Anicius Faustus Paulinus. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Sette Maxima de Rome, Casonia Pal de Rome, Gaius Asinius Nicomachus, Julianus. It's just so wild, these Roman trees. Sextus Cosarius Severius Claudius Capitolinus the second, Neratius Gallius de Rome. This is why I keep thinking that it's like it just seems like we're all mutts. We just, connect more with our Irish roots or our Scottish roots or our French roots or English roots or whatever it is. Claudius Capitolinus, Tiberius Claudius Babilius, Quintus Cellius Metellius, Aria, Plaria, Vera, Priscilla. That's so wild. All right, we're gonna stop here because this is just taking me long to click. Unless this is someone big right here. Let's see. Nope. Lucius Arius Platinus. This is in 20. Born in the year 20. Let me go to the year 0 and then we'll pause. Notarius Proculus, Egia Marlina, Marcus Acilius Precius, Ergelius Rufus, Dwar, Asius Sura Major. I don't know if Major or Major is something to do with military. This is in 36 BC, 16 BC. Go. Yeah, one more. Publius Licinius Crassus. So this, if this is anybody of note, is well, clearly of note. John Tyler wouldn't exist without this person. Metropolitana de Roma, Capitale, Lazio, Italia. 61. Yeah, no real story. Seems like Publius might have been a common name. I don't know. Um, Plaria, and this is QF. I see this sometimes. I don't know if people meant to write OF. Although the O and the Q are very far away on the keyboard. So, okay. Bye bye. Have the best day ever.